What's up, Smith? How you doing today? That's good. That's good, buddy. God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. What's up, Greg? All right.
Where the open pepper is.
Ranch.
Come on, boy. Out. Come on, Nico, out.
Dadgummit.
Probably has to be some of the best hamburger helper I've ever made, babe. Oh, yeah. drain the juice off when you need it. Or does anybody do that?
Mm-mm. Hey, what's up, Don? Welcome in. God bless you. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna eat real quick. What's up, Sawyer? Oh, no, it's not frozen. I just wasn't moving. I was trying to help somebody out real quick, Mr. JJ. He was. he was wanting to know how I was getting a hold of somebody, so I sent him a link. So I got on last night on here, guys, because Mr. Cajun was playing and we was talking about Bell. Baby, can you turn the air down?
What, dude?
I turned it up this morning and didn't turn it back down yet. Uh,
You can take a little while.
yeah, that don't matter if you don't want to. Anyway, I got a bad habit of that, guys. I freeze to death. I sweat. I don't know what it is, but I sweat real bad of a night. Like during the morning hours, I get really hot and I start sweating. I soak myself. So when I get up, and the air's on and all that, I freeze to death. So I get up, turn the air up to kick it off, and then I have a bad habit of turning it back down
Running the heat on.
or turning the heat on and cooling my or warming myself up, and then forgetting to turn the air back on. Anyway, I got on and me and him was having a discussion about round bale hailers and you know how most of them you got to back up and then drop the bale off and keep going. And somebody he was playing with was saying there's one on PC that you can just keep going and drop it off. And I thought there was for console. And I was going to try to use the uh, Colossus one, but I couldn't figure out how to work the stupid thing. It was too high tech. That's bad coming from a guy that's doing game testing and reviews now, ain't it? Maybe you need to get on there. The wife's been getting addicted to cell phone games here lately. So give her a minute, Sawyer. She's not in here. She's playing her game.
Okay, but it is too late on my phone.
She's been playing that zombie game where you see them. It's been previewing on Facebook a lot and stuff. Where they run down the road and they're shooting and upgrading guns and all that. I can't stand games like that. I wish I could play cell phone games because if I could, I'd make some money doing mine. But I can't play them long enough to make money. I get bored with them. I even played trying to play Farm Sim on one of them one time. I still couldn't do it. But when I got on yesterday, I needed someone with grass on it. Uh, so I got on my Silver Lake Forest map on here because it's got grass everywhere. And uh, got on there, and it'd been so long since I've been on that daggone map that I had done forgot where everything was. I forgot where I put anything. It was so overwhelming because I had stuff everywhere, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm just deleting it. So I deleted it, and then I just got into a mood where I went through and deleting everything. So I deleted it. I deleted the Black Forest save that we got. Uh, So as I was doing that though, I seen this New York map. Everybody knows I've been playing that New York Forestry Edition map. Well, it's got when you download it, it comes with three different types. You got the Homestead version, you got Forestry Edition, and then you got Do It Yourself Edition. So I went to looking at all of them because I need a map that can do farming and forestry. Here, babe. All at the same time, instead of just making everybody watch forestry all the time. So I went through them and started looking, and this one here is the Homestead, and as you can see, it's got quite a bit of forestry on it, but it also comes with a bunch of fields already set and ready to work. So I thought, well, heck, that's a good map. I don't even have to download no more. I'll just download that one and then download the Forestry edition, and that's all we got. So now all I got is New York map. Hey, what's up, redneck? Game testing. Oh yeah, I was saying, I couldn't figure out how to use their the Colossus round bale machine last night. And I said, that's pretty sad, ain't it, for a guy that's doing game testing and gaming reviews and all that now. Can't even figure out how to do something. What's up, Jess? So where I started doing, hey, what's up, Ian? How you doing, buddy? God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. So where I started switching things up a little bit, and I decided to do one game a week on the reviewing stuff, my freelance reviewing that I'm doing now. It's opened up more time for me, so I'm planning on starting to stream a little more again. Like I got up this morning and I done my first I call it the information review, which is when we go in, I tell about the game, I talk about the prices, if it's PC or console only and all that. So all the information on the developer and all that. Uh, I call it the information review, and then I'm already done with it, so I had plenty of time to go live tonight for a little while. So, so my plan is just keep doing it like that for a while because I think that gives you plenty enough time to see if it's going to mess up or not. So that's what I'm doing now. There's the wife. I don't really. Uh, I I'm good when it comes to gaming, redneck. You know, there's nothing I don't know about gaming really. I mean, I've done it for so long now. I know what to look for to test games. I know what you know. And the good thing about me is I don't rate it on what I think. You know, like most people, I rate it on what I think others would think. So you know, because it to me, it's not. I ain't going to do great if I turn around and say tell everybody this game is awesome compared to what I think, and then they buy it, spend their money, you know, hard earned money, and they think it's junk. So that's not my job. You know, that just not right to me. So I plan on, you know, I make my reviews based on what I think others would like to. Uh, and most of them have been simulators so far, but there will be others. You know, I've got a whole bunch of games I want to be doing reviews on. So, uh, and if you want an honest opinion on if you should waste your money or if you're gonna like it or not, you know, just read the review because I'll tell the truth. You know, I actually emailed one the other day, and I guarantee he didn't wasn't happy because I told him it was. I told that creator that it just was not a complete game at all. It was junk, and they needed to really fix it if they wanted me to tell people to buy that game. That oil refinery simulator is just not a complete game at all. It's not worth the money. It needs way too much done to it. It looks good and it's got a good ideal of it concept. You know, I like the ideal of it being an oil refinery and doing work there, and but compared to being done, it's just not done. There's way too much problems with it. And I emailed them and told them straight up too. I said, hopefully there's a big update working on it. I hope you guys are, but if not, it will not be reviewed by me no more. It's just I I don't recommend people buying it at all, even if you're just a simulator guy like me. It's just not worth it. But yeah, when it comes to games, I know them, but when it comes to actual technology like higher up stuff, and I ain't no. I'm getting better, but I ain't learned that yet.
It boy. Can I help you? Well, see, see.
Bobo, So if you're wondering why I'm buying so many of these, it's because the two that I bought that's orange and green are unrealistic, which goes fast and spreads long. But the bad thing is, I found that the realistic ones uh, is you know don't if there's any crops being added to the map by the map maker, it will not plant them if it's unrealistic. So that's why I'm buying. I bought two of these because these are the fast ones, and that way, if I have somebody like Kid or Redneck on playing, we'll be able to use them, and I'll let the AI plant the good stuff. Oops. No, no, no. Close, dummy. So Miss Dawn is a gamer, and she streams too. Uh, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, she's from the deaf community, so she's actually deaf,
That's deaf. That's touch deaf.
and she's really good people. I've watched her. She's a good gamer. She plays a lot of the Grand Theft Auto, but she is a good gamer. So everybody check her out. But that's why you see me tap to her that way. I forgot my rollers again. I always do that crap. Yeah, what's up, Eddie? I've been waiting on you. I thought you'd show up. Everybody better show up while I'm live, because you don't know when I'm going to get back on. I was telling the wife, it's a little disheartening sometimes because you do this for so long. I've been doing it for almost going on 2 years now, and I go live, and there still ain't nobody comes in. So it's like, why am I even doing it for?
Because we care.
I gotta admit though, this gaming stuff the career that I've chosen to go into with all this gaming stuff is a lot harder than what it seems. So me and the wife was talking about it last night. I said, mechanic work was hard, especially when you first start. But when you get used to it, it's like, it's like riding a bike. You just keep going. The good thing about it might be a little mentally challenging and, physically challenging, really physically challenging. But the good thing is you work your butt off for a day or two and you get to see results. With what I'm doing now, the career choosing, it's not like that. I work my tail off each and every day now, looking up information, testing games, playing games that you really don't even want to play, but you need to because you got to test them for people. And and you do all this, work your tail off, and you get nothing. You're getting nothing in return, you know, and you never know how long it's going to take. That's the bad thing. I enjoy doing it, but for a career as a family man, trying to get to where I can make something for somebody, help my wife, it's going to take a while. People would think that you just get on and play a game, but no, no, no. You spend more time typing and looking up stuff than you do playing. Come on already. I seen the stupid thing light up 2 or 3 times. Now, bull. See, there it went. Ah, there we go. About time. I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't something that I know that I'll be good at doing, and, uh, I've done all my life already anyway, so why not make it into a career? Uh, I think I'd chose some other path, one that you can get a little bit of recognition from a little sooner. But I know I'm good at it, so we're gonna do it. It's just gonna take time. Oh, you're good, dude. I know, Eddie. Like I said, I don't. I'm gonna try to stream a little more now. Now that I've got things situated in the review section and testing and all that, I know how I want to do things. Uh, the way I was trying to do it just wasn't working. I was hoping to do like 2 or 3 games a week, but it's impossible. And try to stream at the same time, or do it at streaming too, and then I could have made it work. But what was getting me was the more I thought about it, it's just not enough time, for a game. A day or two ain't enough time for a game. I mean, you never know. It's just like that farmer's life. The first 2 or 3 times we played it, it was fine. But the more I played, the longer I played it, it started crashing and freezing. So you want to make sure a game is not going to do that. That's the biggest issue for gamers. That's what we want to look out for. Little bug or glitch every once in a while, we can handle.
Daisy.
Hey, what's up, Miss Daisy? Hey, Miss Daisy, when you gonna unmute me? Every time I get in your channel, I try to say hello and nobody ever sees it. Don't feel bad. I did it the other night too. I was sitting there trying to talk. I was telling JJ and Miss Dunce Bunny hello, and they wouldn't answer me. And I thought, oh, I made them mad. So I messaged them. Come to find out, the guy had me blocked. When Miss Dust Bunny confronted it and asked them why, they wouldn't tell her. I know why, but it's all good. We ain't gonna worry about it. Okay, so we got our planters. Uh, got our rollers. Let's see, sprayers. I don't have no. Uh, Well, I'm hot. Lord have mercy. I have no contract because I bought the map, so I don't need none of that stuff.
Can I help you? Can I help you? I don't pause. Oh, you just go ahead. You got it. No pause. You just go ahead.
He might be a daddy's boy, but he sure loves his mama. You know, Colossus even got a stone picker now. I never even knew that. Oh, it's all right.
We're not. Let's go
I
this
just
way.
wanted you to know because I figured I knew who it was that did it. So
We're not. Thank you.
yeah, and you know the bad thing is I hate New York. I hate New York City. I hate New York. That is
You're right.
to me is probably one of the worst places to ever go. I cannot stand that place. That in California. I cannot stand California either. But so somebody that dislikes it as much as I do, you think I wouldn't be playing this map, but it's actually a really good done map. Uh, I don't like the do-it-yourself version. A lot of people's going to like that, I think, because there's a lot of them that like making their own stuff. Fields and woods and growing your own trees and this and that. I like growing my own trees, but I want to be able to cut some down before I have to grow them all. And this map here, as you can see, this one's got a lot of farming on it. This is the homestead, so it's got forestry and farming. And then there's a do-it-yourself version, which is all blank. This whole map is blank. There's nothing on it. No map, no woods, no fields. You got to do it all yourself. There's no way I'll do that. And then there's the forestry edition. My plan is I'm gonna set this one up, and that way when I'm live streaming and stuff, and we want other stuff to do, we'll have all the field work and animals and stuff on this one. And then I'm gonna download the New York edition or to the forestry edition just to do trees on. And then I ain't gonna download no more maps until uh Oh, that new Mountain Dew. I can't stand California. I'm sorry, redneck. I just can't stand California. I've been there. I hate it. Can't stand it. New York too. New Jersey. Can't stand New Jersey either.
Jersey, same thing as New York.
Basically, except it smells worse. I think New Jersey stinks worse than New York does. I'm just a. I don't know. I'm not a city guy. I'm just not a city guy.
Don't like Knoxville either.
I hate Knoxville too, and that's my home state. Nashville. I can't stand either one of them. Now, Nashville's not too bad because there's still a lot of scenery, a lot of outdoors, a lot of woods around that place, you know, and they do have quite a bit of cool stuff. But Knoxville, there's no woods. It's just all city, all roads and bumper to bumper traffic, all that crap. No, I don't like that crap.
Organic cooking the bridge.
So I've lived here all my life, guys. Right here in Scott County, I was born and raised. And we're just a little, we got a little city, but it's like a mom and pop city. That's all it is. Full of nothing. I can walk out my back door right here and go right out straight in the woods everywhere I go in this county. So Idaho's pretty cool. I did like Idaho. Uh, uh, but now that don't mean to say I don't like the people in California or something. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't like the place. Period. So I don't know your family at all. So I ain't gonna say I'm not trying to say anything about your family. That's right. I'm a nature wood guy. I just can't stand anything else. Before I got hurt like I am, I stayed in the woods. The wife can tell you that. I, I I'd
I
go
did.
out. I'd go out by myself and just meditate for hours and hours at a time. What's up, Dark? But Idaho's a nice place. It's a nice place. It's not no big city. It's more country. I've been to all the states. I've just not stayed long. It's not like I took vacations and stayed weeks at a time. I just kind of stayed for a day or so driving through them with my grandparents and 18 wheelers, truck driving.
Hear what I said?
What?
All this the woods.
Yeah, but we don't get to go in there much anymore. I'm hurt, so I don't like going by myself anymore out in the woods because I know the wife ain't comfortable with it either. Because with my spine being the way it is, all it'd take is one uh, trip on a log or anything, and I'm done. So I don't really go by myself no more. And then she works 24/7 now, trying to make a living for us, until I get started, which is coming. I'm making headway. I am. I'm starting to get my name noticed now a little bit. Like I said, when you email a gaming designer and then the next day they fix whatever issue it was that you're telling them about, that means you're getting your name out. So I'm not bragging about it because I still got a long way. It'll take me years to get to where I want to be, but at least I'm trying hard enough. I'm getting noticed now. So I was really broken hearted and disappointed about that game because I loved it. I thought, oh, that's going to be such an awesome game. That's going to be my favorite store game. And then it just kept crashing, and I'm like, oh no. So I emailed them, of course, because I want to do a review on it. So I emailed them, and sure enough, the next day I got up, there's an update, and it was fixed. I ain't crashed since. So awesome people, awesome people. I will be doing a review on it here soon. I haven't done one yet. I got so many. Redneck's seen my collection, some of it. I've got so many games I want to do reviews on for people, and it's just kind of hard to choose them. So I'm kind of just bouncing around, just jumping at one. Uh, I wanted to do the oil refinery one, because I wanted to tell people not to get it, because it's just not a very good game at all. It's just not. And, you know, I've wasted a lot of money buying, and I ain't like some people that can go and buy $70 games and it might suck and be okay with it. I can't do that. So it might just be $14 I'm spending, but it's still a lot to us right now. So, you know, even though the oil refinery simulator was just $14, like 15 altogether, it's still a waste of money.
$2 is almost 2 days worth of work for gas.
To me, it was just too much. There's way too much stuff that was wrong with it.
Red boy.
So, and I just don't want people going and saying, hey, buying it and then realizing, well, this is junk. And it is. I mean, it's basically you do the same thing over and over, and there's five things you can do. That's it. And it's not even that cool. And then you're basically, you make all that money for nothing. You can't spend it on nothing. There's nothing to spend it on. Well, crap, all right. A very small little shop area. But look, the equipment's as big as the shop area. What I like about it is you got all the NPCs on here, but say you don't want to look at them, they're just getting on your nerves. They're in the wrong spots. You just kind of want them gone. You can actually go over to that sign over there and turn them off and go save the game and then come back into it and they're gone. So I thought that was pretty cool. I like this map because it has mining on it. So it's like one of the only few that console has that you can actually mine. It's got set up for mining. Uh, Where you at, kid? Where you? There you are. I done messaged you 10 hours ago. Hot, hot, hot. Is it? Oh, you're good, redneck. You sent me what? You sent me a Discord, Greg? Okay, I'll look at it here in a minute. So, Mr. Kid, Mr. Redneck, because Redneck has been part of one level on here. Uh, Kid ain't gonna be happy, but Redneck ain't gonna care because he don't play much on here. But I have deleted all the maps, Kid. All maps are gone. Uh, Black Dark Forest is gone now. Silver Lake Forest is gone. We have one map now, and that's this New York one. Don't ask me why either. I just got into the deleting mood last night. Brushy? Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, that's one of Tennessee's hottest places. But unfortunately, I didn't really see a whole lot when I went. But, that don't mean it ain't. Uh, our county jails does haunted tours now because it's so old. It was so antique jail. It's the original jail the county had, and we actually held Jesse James there at one point. His initials and stuff are on in the wall. I was, well, I say lucky, but unfortunate, I guess, to actually do a week or well, no, week or week and a half time there before they built a new one. But they opened it up for ghost tours.
Well,
Hmm.
expensive though.
Yeah, way too expensive. Me and the wife was gonna go, and it's just no way in the heck. 80s, I'm paying that. If I was rich, I would, because I love doing that stuff. But I ain't doing that. I'll go to a dang graveyard.
Right up the road.
Yep. That's where me and the wife went last time, kid. What? What is it? 2 miles from the house? Not even two, maybe 2 miles from the woods. We went, or from our house, we went to an old graveyard, got permission from the guy that lived there. He said, "Yeah, I'd like to see what you catch." So we went to the graveyard late at night. It was what, midnight? 12 or 1. We went up there walking around. I had my thermo imager and my night vision and all that, and EMF reader. I got all kinds of hits on my EMF reader, and there's no power around in the graveyard, so it shouldn't be going on. And then I actually caught 2 voices on there. Uh, it was just singing, I think. Yeah, one of them was humming, and the other one said something. So it was pretty cool. I still got them saved. If I could enhance them somehow, I'd send them to you guys. Now, if I went anywhere though, one place I want to go to do the haunting thing is I used to work up in Ohio, Mansfield, and that was where the Green Mile was uh, made, filmed, and that's based on a true story. It's supposed to be real life stuff. and we worked right by there building a bleacher one time, and they allow people to go in and hunt there and stuff. And I thought, that'd be a good place to go because there was a lot of bad stuff happening in that prison.
Oh,
What's up, Queen? Crazy. You're kin to Jesse James? Well, heck, for that was my favorite outlaw growing up. A lot of people like Wild Bill and Billy the Kid, but I was a Jesse James guy. I just always enjoyed hearing about his tales and stuff. He was like a modern day Robin Hood, basically. Rob places and stuff and give it to the poor. That's all he was doing. I know one thing you don't want to do. If you ever get in trouble by the law now, Mr. Redneck or kid, and, and they're getting ready to take you to jail and they tell you they're going to put you under the jail, don't ever look at them and say, I'm Jesse James. You ain't going to keep me in this jail. Don't do that because that's not good. They ain't too happy. I got out not even an hour later, but it still wasn't good on me. It made for the next few years really hard. Oh yeah, I believe you, Eddie. I do it, man. I do it all the time, dude. I have. If you want to know anything about me that I'm good at, it's three things. Well, maybe four. Mechanic work. I can work on about any vehicle you want me to, diesel or regular. It don't matter. Hybrids. I'm good at that. Gaming is probably the best thing I'm good at. Just the way I have been doing it all my life. Outdoors survivalist stuff. I can make my own tents and my own houses out of the tree limbs and cut. We make fires ourselves. Me and the wife. We don't use lighters and all that. We make my fire starter and all that. And paranormal and the paranormal. That's the only things that I'm good at in life. Everything else I suck. That's why it's so hard for me to get an actual job. I suck. Absolutely suck at everything but them five things. And it started my adventure in the paranormal. I was like 11, well, 12. I was 12 because I started drugs when I was 11 and I was already doing drugs. So, uh, we was in a buddy's house of mine and there was just three of us boys and his mom was gone out. It was Halloween. Mom was gone out partying or something like that. And, she was a younger mom. And we was dummies and we decided we was gonna make a big old pentagram, an upside down pentagram, with the horn sticking at the top, and candles and all that junk. Well, we lit them all up, and he starts bad mouthing this boy. He lost his dad. He was my best friend at the time. He lost his dad when he was very young, and he blamed God for it. So he was not a God man, and he was bad mouthing God. And he didn't. It wasn't that he was atheist. He didn't believe in nothing. So he was bad mouthing God, and we had all lights out. You know, it was scary as crap. And then he starts in on Satan, and all of a sudden, no joke, just like a freaking theater movie, the windows, were shut, no wind, no nothing. It starts storming like crazy outside, and all the candles blow out, just gone, and it's pitch dark, couldn't see nothing. And next thing I know, he has me by the throat, and I look. We finally get bumped around and get some light. The other guy, he's scrambling trying to turn lights on because we didn't know what happened. And he grabs me and talks about how he's going to, watch me bleed and he's going to do that. I mean, nasty stuff. And his voice was totally different. And when they flicked the light on, I seen his eyes was pitch black. I mean, I just pitch black. You couldn't see no white. I thought, what? And it's, I didn't know nothing about it back then. I'm like, what in the world? So here I thought he was just messing around with me, and I told him, I said, if you don't let me go, I'm going to knock you out. And he still had a hold of me. So I took my elbow and just knocked him right in the jaw and knocked him completely out. He landed on the ground. Come to a few minutes later and he said, what the crap? Why'd you hit me? Didn't remember a thing. Never even knew nothing. I said, dude, you're crazy. I'm getting out of here. And we left. I never came back to his house. That was it. But instead of scaring me like it would, I ended up intrigued by it. So at 12 years old, I went to diving in, and I was reading newspaper articles and books and truthful stuff, not the fiction stuff, and found out everything I could about them. Greg, I don't know what you're saying, but I have a feeling it's all a bunch of drama again. And I don't even stream much anymore. I don't really need you, either one of you. I don't give a crap who's doing it. I don't need you in here doing it. So do it on your own channel. Y'all want to fight and bicker, go there and do it. If not, then I'll block both of you. That's all there is to it. Ain't that right, kid? Kid will take care of it for me. He's my manager. So me and Mr. Kid, I was planning on streaming this weekend. I told you guys I was going to try to stream more on weekends and just do the reviews during the week. And that was my plan. But blame Mr. Kid. He ruined it. Uh, he got me into playing Phasmophobia with him, and we played all blooming day Saturday.
I like that game.
And we played so much Saturday that I had to quit on him. I told him I'm bored. I'm getting too bored. I gotta go. I was just getting tired of it. But it was fun. It was. We got a lot done. Got to see a lot of trophies I had that I didn't even know was mine till he told me. We helped him get his challenge done, so he was able to get $5,000 and level up real good. No, truth is, I trying to get sick over the weekend, and I still ain't feeling the best. I think basically I took some sinus pills and it eased it off. I think that's what happened because I ain't took nothing else. But uh, so when I was going to stream Saturday, I think Friday was when I streamed and we had all that trouble with my OBS. And by the time that happened, I just didn't even. I wasn't. When that crap happens, you don't even want to play no more. You just get so frustrated and mad. You're like, forget this crap. So I got off pretty early that night, and then Saturday I woke up. Man, I felt horrible. Throat was hurting, scratching. I laid in bed till I don't know 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the evening, and then finally kid got up and he said, "You ready to go?" I said, "Yeah." So I got on with him and played, and we played all blooming day long. What? Yeah, the wife's been bringing it home to me from that chicken farm she's working at now. Whoa! Mobile gaming YouTube. What's up? God bless you. Thank you for that. Don't get me wrong. I like this windrower, but these tractors just can't handle this thing. What'd you say, Eddie? I'll be civil only if you please. Oh, phasmophobia. Oh, it ain't funny when me and kid play no more. It was funny when Redneck played because Redneck screamed and he got jump scared. But he's used to it now too, so it's not as funny now. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, I plan on streaming it again. I just ain't like I said. Saturday I felt bad, and then I was wanting to stream Saturday evening, and I just felt bad. The only reason I even played with kid was because I had been telling him all week I wanted to, so I figured I better because he works during the week and he ain't got time. So and then Sunday, I felt like garbage. I didn't like yesterday. I think it's 5 o'clock before I got up. I mean, I really felt horrible. Hmm. I didn't even want to get up at all yesterday, and I made myself get up. And so what I do on the weekends is the way I've made it to where I can stream a little more is I do all my researching and all that on the weekend, about an hour or two, three from for researches and stuff like that, looking at everything and finding out prices and all that. I do all that on the weekend, and then basically I take my pictures and stuff that I want to use for the video, and then I take them, and I don't like just using pictures that somebody else has done, so I crop them and I make them myself. I get on there and edit them, make them look the way I want them to, and then yeah, and then that way Monday when it rolls around, I'm good to go. I just got to get up, make my vlog and type it out and go to work, and that's what's helped me get caught up. Yeah, it ain't funny no more, Eddie. Now it's just trying to bust her hump. You know, that game's really freaking hard. I mean, you really busting your hump trying just to make $300 just to upgrade stuff because your upgrades are 3,000, 4,000, $5,000. So now it's kind of more serious than what it was. Yeah, I have to admit, even I was laughing when Redneck played with me. So and I don't laugh very often. So I mean, with my depression and all that, I don't, I stay bummed out. So yeah, it's pretty fun playing with Redneck. But now he's used to it, so it don't really.
That was not great past.
I still try to do that, Redneck, with Kid when he's playing with me. I'll hide from him and take off running when he comes up the stairs or something. It don't bother him no more though. Oh, I actually been going to bed earlier too, guys.
Told them bless your heart, you didn't get to sleep at twice before I got up for work.
Yep, I've been staying up trying to make sure she gets to work on not just on time but safe.
I
I hate I hate her driving. It might just be 45 minutes, but when you get up at 3 a.m., that's dangerous.
keep me late. I January.
Yeah, and she can't be late at all until like January or something like that, or she don't get her sign-on bonus. So, but now that I've been, usually I set up and did my work, typed everything out and did the research and all that. But now that I've been doing it on the weekends, I sit here and watch a show or something, or stream when I can. Then I get tired and I go to bed now. I went to bed at 12 o'clock last night.
Perfectly for me. So, I like that. Sweet. Pepper.
Yeah, I told you I thought it was Mr. Redneck when you asked me about it the other day, because I go through, so where I'm doing these reviews and stuff now, we got to keep us with, you know, me and the wife has to keep games coming. And, eventually, hopefully, we'll get good enough to where I'm working with somebody and they'll be giving me demos and all that, and I don't have to buy them no more as much. But that's the plan anyway. But yeah, when you told me about it or asked me about it the other day, I kind of figured it was only PC because I go through my store every day. Every day, at least once a day, I go through and see what all's on there, and see what the next best, best simulator or whatever is going to come out. Because, like I said, one day I'll get to where I'm doing the bigger ones, like some of the newer RPGs, the $70 crap. Because I do want to start doing some of them again. But until then, I'm going to keep it, cheaper games. So, yeah, when you asked me the other day, sent me that message, I kind of figured that's what it was. It was PC because I'd never heard of it. There is another recycling one that's come out, and I was talking to Kid about this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me nothing about driving a rig, brother. I know how dangerous that crap is. My grandpa, man, he fell asleep. I don't know how many times. One time he went all the way down the medium. I don't know how he hit anybody or didn't hit anybody, but he survived. I don't know how. Woke up at the bottom and turned around and just kept on going like nothing happened. I don't understand how he did that crap. God was with him, is what I say. That was even before he was real Christian. He was pretty bad guy there for a while. But look, you guys got me chatting with you today, and I done bought one too many. But I know, man. It's dangerous for you out there all the time, every day. But I also know you can make good money driving a truck. Good money if you do it right, if you know what you're doing. And you're one of those good drivers, not freaking idiots. Which I know you're a good driver, so and I know you can make good money. I know now that it's not as good as it used to be, uh, especially for owner operators. When you used to be, if you owned your own company, you can make a killing. And now it's just like, you make more working for somebody, really. Best time, my grandpa, the best money we ever made loading a truck and hauling. No, was when Hurricane Katrina come through and hit Louisiana, and all those people died, and uh, they needed all that help. He got a job going over and transporting water and food and stuff, and it paid him $15,000, and just for like 2 days. It wasn't supposed to be that much, but he wasn't supposed to set like he did, and he went over and it was a mess. He said that was the most saddest thing he'd ever seen. Dead bodies laying everywhere. I mean, just stunk, and it was horrible. And he said that he ended up getting stuck there and had to set overnight. And every day that he was sitting, waiting to get loaded back up or get released, he got paid extra money, like $5,000 a day. That was we had the best Christmas ever that year. Now Louisiana, that's another place that to me, New Orleans, Louisiana, that's another place to me that kind of stinks, like smell wise, in some places. But now, but now I will say this: I enjoyed them places because of the rich history. I like places that have that certain, you know, big history standing, like New Orleans and Louisiana is known for voodoo. You know, that's where it was originated, and they're really paranormal beliefs are pretty cool. So I enjoy going places like that and reading up. Oh, oh yeah, I figured so. Let's see. What'd you say, Eddie? Sorry, I missed it, buddy. Hey, what's up, RX? Sorry, man. I'm chatting with everybody today. I ain't been on in a while, so we're chatting it up. How you doing, RX? Oh, that game was only 7:33. That's not bad, redneck. Uh, yeah, that's not bad at all. They have me and Kid was talking about that Saturday. What are you sorry about, Greg? Just don't bring it in here. I don't. You don't have to be sorry. You didn't do nothing. Just don't bring it in here. I don't want to hear the crap no more. As long as Dark ain't saying nothing to you in my channel, then I don't care. You know, I'm sorry. I can't worry about everybody else's drama and mistakes when I'm already in my head enough about myself and my own life. I ain't got enough time to take care of everybody else. Uh, but yeah, we was talking about that redneck Saturday, and what is up with creators these days? It's like they can't come up with their own daggone ideals no more. So I've seen multiple different times now a designer come out with a game, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, another designer comes out with the same cotton picking game, names it different. Is all they're really doing, and usually they're crappy as crap. I don't know why, but that is getting really bad these days. Like, you know, the recycling game center, my recycling center, it came out. Uh, and now ever since there's like three other recycling people places, and every one of them suck. I was looking at one the other day. It's a cheaper version, and it sucked. It looked like it really sucked. It was one of those puzzle games where you had to beat a certain thing to do a certain thing. So I don't know what's gotten into people like that, but and then also the Dynasty games. Everybody knows Top Blitz Productions is the best at these Dynasty games. Now you've got one or two people trying to come out with the same daggone kind of game that they're doing, and I'm like, why are you doing that? I mean, why can't you just come up with your own ideals? Like, speaking of that, check my reviews out Thursday because I'm going to have, well, no crap. It'll be next week because I do one a week now. I might stream something Thursday, though, if I can, because I did pre order that game. It's been out for PC for a while, but it's our first console time playing, so uh, you can turn them off, baby. I do need something to drink, though. Yeah, I do. I got one in there. It's too early for that. What? Well, quit thought. I told you, quit pulling them out, throwing them in the floor. Wife got stuck with a thumbtack. Yeah, it's too early for my monster. Don't just get me a cold. But anyway, I pre-ordered that. My beautiful wife got it for me last week, so she pre-ordered it for me. We got it like $6 cheaper, so it releases, I think, Thursday, either at 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. But that Sudoku Dynasty from Top Lips, so it will definitely be my game for next week review, and we will be. I might, if I ain't sick or something don't happen, I might let y'all see it first and do a little bit of streaming it Thursday evening or something when I finally get it. I'm excited because that's one of the ones I've been waiting on for a year and a half now. So I'm really excited for it. So plan on that. I'll try my best to do that. I think that'll be a good thing because usually I might not be streaming much, but you YouTubers are still my family. You guys are first. So all these other places I'm going to and dropping my, well, there ain't nobody else really trying to help, but I'm just getting started. But YouTube's my main people anyway. I've always said that. You guys are my family, so uh, I'll we're gonna try to do that. I'll probably go ahead and let you all see that first, and then next week I'll do the review on it. That'll give me some playtime anyway. Yeah, she's getting on my nerves over there. I don't, which message? Redneck. I don't know. The wife took off, so I don't know. She's supposed to keep up with all that.
What is it? Redneck wants to know if you want message on Discord and like how there you go. Now somebody keep up with it some more.
Well, yeah. After I done went up and looked at it. uh, you can message me on Discord if you want, but I don't really want to talk because the wife's fixing to go to bed. Yeah, it's 7:05. She's fixing to go to sleep. I don't know what it is about Discord. Like I don't even talk to kid on Discord when she's in bed because it's really good. I'll say it's a really good app because that sucker's loud. You can hear people just fine. And but yeah, you're good, man. Let your uh you're good, man. Let your phone charge. You don't have. I don't know. I mean, I'll probably be on for another hour or two, but I don't know. I might. I ain't feeling too good right now. I don't know what it is, but I eat and then I start feeling bad. So, uh,
Stroke.
so I really don't know why, but that happens. I'm really, guys. I I don't want no. I'm not doing anything for some kind of pity and all that crap because I could care less what anybody thinks. But my health is really not good for my age. I'm really in bad health. Not just not just not just physically, but just like sickly health. I'm just not in good health. She said I'm like a 80 something, 90-year-old man trapped in a 30-year-old body. But, I'm not dying. Well, I don't know. I always say I am, but I don't know.
Look, Daddy.
Uh, but I'm just and I think the reason is because of all the drugs over the years, the dope and all the stuff I put in my body. It's just finally, it's just dissipated it, and so now I'm like pretty rough shape. I can't breathe a lot. I get hot. This is kind of gross. I hope there ain't no females in here, but I have diarrhea 24/7. Like I'm talking 24/7, guys. I have to take two Imodiums just to stop myself up
Every day.
every day, or I'm on the toilet all day long, and I don't know why. It just
If you don't go to the doctor, tell him.
and no, I don't go to the doctor like I should. That's for sure.
Well, if you don't want to go to the doctor, tell him. You have to get to the bathroom. Well,
But it is what it is. I will say that I've always said this, not since I don't pick on the life about it. I'm honest to God. For some odd reason, and everybody knows I'm a Christian man. I love God. You know, I believe He's in control of everything. Everybody knows that. But I've always said that I'm going to die around the time I'm 60. Uh, I'm not going to live past 60. And I don't know why. I've said this since I was 14, 15 years old. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that I'm going to. Hey, what's up, London Dragons? That's a new. Hey, Mr. Cajun. Nah, we're good, right? We're good, man. Everything's good, Mr. Cajun.
what?
We're good, man. I'm a streaming once, for once, trying to let everybody see my pretty face, talking to everybody. There you go, London. I gave you a sub, man. Gave you a sub. Thank you for coming in, man. God bless you. How's your day, Mr. Cajun? Do you work hard? What's up, mobile gaming? Now, I don't think I went and subbed to you because I thought you was Greg, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, my bad. Okay, I gave you your sub, buddy. There you go. I know I say that because I know he's got a mobile gaming channel too. Not hardly. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. The Cage didn't have a good day. Uh,
It's
just hot as usual, huh? Yeah, we just got hit again. Eris.
air.
Yep. Encoding overloaded. The errors, the issues that I have been having. The crashing and the
Tell me about that, but I tell because I hear.
no, they probably should still be able to hear me. Are you still on there? Yeah, you. Is it froze up? Crap.
Yeah, your picture's broke, but no, your voice, your picture's also not changing. What's it doing that?
All right, guys, I'm having issues. Uh, it just popped up saying encoder overloaded again. Oh,
notification said go into your settings and make sure to use your GPU and laptop as your input.
I can't do nothing when I'm streaming. Where I'm already live, it won't let me change nothing. I don't know what's going on, Mr. Cajun, because uh, I've not changed no settings and it was working fine. I don't. Yeah, this has happened like 3 times now. I'm starting to wonder if my computer's not going down. It ain't never done that before. Mr. Cajun, I'm gonna take a picture and show you what my settings are on. I did the auto wizard and it set it all up and it worked, but now it's doing it again. I don't know.